pixels scream, broken dreams in a digital stream. Fanfics wild with absurd delight. In this madness we take flight. Comic panels twisted in the dark, videos that leave a mark, cringy art that warps your mind. In this chaos we unwind. Sonic insanity, we laugh at the madness, jump in the frenzy, ride on the badness. Sonic insanity, fans gonna ride, crazy tales that never die.
Today we have a very interesting video in store. It is Richard Kuta's battle against autism. Now if you heard that aloud, you would think something like Christian, where he's fighting against the stigmas that are laid against people with autism. But no, Richard Kuta is not fighting against the metaphorical representation of autism. He's fighting against autism and autistic people. So let's get into this. Richard posted this on Twitter saying this is probably the most controversial topic I'll, without a fucking apostrophe, probably ever delve into, but it needs to be pointed out. He's telling you the facts you need to know. I've been a Sonic fan since 1993. I didn't join the online community till, not until, just till 1995. From then on forward, I noticed a reoccurring theme within the fan base that becoming more prominent the more I associate with them. A large majority of these people are autistic. Now, for those of you guys who were curious about the whole Sonic and autism connection, autistic people are attracted to anthro characters, which Sonic is. Autistic people are attracted to bright colors, and Sonic is a bright blue, and all of his friends are bright colors. So just like with My Little Pony, just like with the Care Bears, autistic people are going to be attracted to Sonic. There's nothing wrong with this, that's just the reality of things, and they're also attracted to FNAF because of the same reasons. So that's why there are so many autistic people. But Richard Kuta is wondering why he keeps associating with so many autistic people. This man dresses up in diapers. This man wants to be a giant baby. This man is a brony who owns a bunch of stuffed animals and lays in a kitty bed. And he's wondering why he associates with so many autistic people. I'm not shocked. You shouldn't be shocked. No one should be shocked. No, I'm not being derogatory or slanderous, which keep that in mind for later. I'm being observational, which sounds really autistic to me. Nearly everyone I associated with, befriended, or worked with in the last few decades had this specific type of mental disorder. What a shock. The people who want to do your stupid little projects are autistic. I could have never guessed. Even my own IRL friends noticed this. I don't believe you have IRL friends. As outsiders, and they're just as curious as I am. Why is this a thing? What is it about Sonic the Hedgehog that attracts these socially inept and aggressive individuals? Now, that's not fair for you to say, because you are also socially inept. You've proven that multiple times, especially dressing like a chipmunk and running around in public. You've proven that you're aggressive with your screeching about Sonic's eye color, and you're reeing about people calling you out for stealing other people's work. You're fucking crying about losing Rally for Sally. I think that you are a hypocrite. A hypocrite when it comes to all the things that you judge autistic people for. Well, I have many theories, but one thing is certain. Every encounter I've had with these people, and his grammar is terrible and he's judging autistic people. That's pretty fucking funny. My life in some form, they're difficult to reason with. Yeah, that's part of autism, you special individual. How can you not realize that mentally handicapped people are hard to deal with? God. And his grammar is just terrible. It looks like he's saying there, but it's there, because he doesn't even know. They are, that's how I'll say it. They are stubborn as fuck. They don't understand simple logic like grammar, and with a capital "and," by the way. They're emotionally disturbed. I don't think a man who dresses like a giant baby and pretends to be a baby can call anyone emotionally disturbed, to where they'll lash out over petty shit like Sonic's eye color. I'm just bringing that up for no reason, I guess. It's like that scenario of being the only intelligence among the land of idiots. Oh wow, you literally are a big brain boy, galaxy brain around the peons of the Sonic community. You truly are the smartest of them all, which makes sense. Because if you're surrounded by those whose brain functions are medically compromised, you're not going to win any arguments. I love that he thinks that he's the only one who's not mentally ill, and he runs around dressed like a fucking baby or a chipmunk. If he's the only sane one, I guess we're all insane. They're gonna use irrational thought and be aggressive because it's an uncontrollable condition of theirs. nightmares, him actually judging autistic people, and it seems like he has a phobia for autistic people, weirdly enough. Now, once you factor in these statistics, it becomes clear why the fan base is in shambles. Because if a high percentage of the people in the community are devoid of rational thought, which apparently he thinks that all autistic people are devoid of rational thought, very progressive of you. It explains why the fan base and the franchise has been garbage for so many years. Yes, it's autistic people's fault for Sonic Forces being a thing. It's autistic people's fault for Sega not knowing how to manage a property. You really are using that rational thinking of yours. Coupled with the SJW shills, I don't know why he's calling people SJW, and you have a toxic melting pot of chaos. I think that's what I would call your Twitter, with a capital "and" in this next sentence. And all those projects I worked on in the past were sabotaged by autistic dipshits. No, the only autistic dipshit that ruined your past projects was you. You can say that fucking Kojiro played a part in it. You can say Alex played a part in it. You can say that fucking AWF played a part in it. You could say that fucking Hoodie 1 or Spax, whatever you want to call him, played a part in your demises. But you equally played a part in your demise. You always fuck shit up yourself. You are the one who chose to associate with these people. You are the one who chose to give these people so much power. You are the one that exposed yourself and then they just reacted to it. It's always been you. And, with a capital "and," this shit happened to me 3 times in the last 26 years I've been involved with the fan base, and I reflect upon these events that has led to my so-called infamy. I realize that I never should have interacted with these people, because every time I do, it ends up in disaster. As for that burning question of why autistic people gravitate towards Sonic, guess that's something we'll never get a clear answer on, except for I answered it because I actually looked into it, but I don't expect you to look into it. All I know is that my prejudice toward these people have grown significantly after multiple times they fucked my life over. Now, if you are autistic, fine, but understand that you will have to work extra hard to earn my trust. Yes, work extra hard to earn the trust of a man who dresses like a chipmunk. Work extra hard to be friends with someone who dresses like a giant baby and wants their diaper changed. This is the man who you have to earn his trust. I would say fuck Richard Kuta and don't associate with him at all because he's a fucking idiot. But if you want to, just know, if you're autistic, he doesn't want to be friends with you. Now, he ended up doubling down on this. He went on Twitter to cry about it. So let's read his additional thoughts on it. In addition, that autism rant that I posted on my other site was harsh. It was me venting my aggression against the people who all happen to be autistic that wronged me in the past. It's just strangely coincidental, and I can see how people were reactionary to it. I'm sorry. So he's saying he's sorry even though he isn't. Richard Kuta is never fucking sorry. He just says shit to get away with the stupid shit that he does, but whatever. Space Fox ended up saying something really rational to him, and I hope he takes it to heart because this is actually what he did. Yeah, about that. A Mexican once wronged me. Should I make a post saying that all Mexicans are bad? No, that's dumb. You can't lump everyone together because of a couple people. Your little "you have to earn my trust" thing made me laugh though, given you're standing here. No one wants your trust because you're not trustworthy. You've been caught so many times that we've become numb to the news. And that sums up Richard Kuta entirely. You can't trust him, you can't associate with him, you can't like him. Richard Kuta has decided that he will fight against autism and the autistic people of the Sonic community. Hopefully, he ends up succeeding in this endeavor. If he ends up curing the Sonic community of autism, I think everyone will be better off. So just know, if you want to associate with Richard Kuta, Rich Monk, he battles against autistic people. He is actually prejudiced against the autistic people of the Sonic community. So yeah, that's another thing you can add to his little checklist of how dumb he is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you really like it, share it. And if you want to see more, then subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.
Crazy scribbles on a pixel screen, broken dreams in a digital stream. Perfect wild with absurd delight. In this madness we take flight. Comic panels twisted in the dark.